What's going on, guys? My name is Shane Vega, owner of Vegafit Recovery. Today, we're gonna give you a closer look of our office inside of this Ford T350 high roof cargo van extended length. We're so excited to give you guys a closer look. Come on in. What's going on, guys? We're inside the cabin. I want to give you guys a tour. Let's talk about a few devices that we have. This we have over here is the Juve infrared and red light device. This device is amazing for people that have chronic pain, inflammation in their body, have collagen issues, infertility, headaches, acne, the list goes on and on. It's amazing to use this device because it's gonna penetrate 1.5 inches deep into someone's body to help someone that has chronic pain. These are areas that I might not be able to access or locate, like herniated discs, degeneration, arthritis. It's very good. You just sit in front of the light and you let it do what it does, using the wavelengths to literally penetrate into the body. All right, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is this table. This table is hefty. It's not only hefty, it's extra wide. So I can assure you your safety. It holds 1,000 pounds as well. It's a strong, light table, super comfortable. It has a memory foam that is like 3 inches thick. And so everybody that lays on this table is like, this is the most comfortable table that I've ever lied on. And is it lied or is it laid? It's one of the two, but but yeah, I just wanted to talk about this really quick because this table is almost $1,000 table, and I want to make sure that all my clients are comfortable as long as they're in the session. The next thing that we have inside the cabin is the Normatec devices. We have the arms, the legs, and we have the hip attachments. The Normatec works with your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is your drainage system, your sewage system. So if you've never had a real good lymphatic flush, it's like going to the bathroom without flushing the toilet. That's the way I like to describe it to give you a clear visualization. And so the Normatec is gonna help anybody that has any kind of inflammation issues, any injuries that they have that they really need to rehab. And it's gonna give you a compression massage that feels absolutely extraordinary. And it's gonna flush these lymphatic valves so that we can get your blood circulation pumping the way that it's supposed to, efficient and effectively. I really like to use these devices for clients that have tendonitis, that have carpal tunnel, that are just really stagnant in areas. And most of the time people don't address the lymphatic system. So this one of the overlooked systems of the body. I like to start off with the Normatec system, whether it's the leg, hips, or arms, every session, the very first thing that we do. The next device I want to bring to your attention is the Acupressure Mats. This is an Acuspike mat. This one is made of real metals, copper, nickel, and zinc, and it's a lot smaller, but it's a lot more intense. These acupressure mats are gonna help with any nerve pain or damage in the body. It's gonna help stimulate blood circulation, release endorphins and dopamine in the body. Just like ancient medicine, when you lay on these mats, it's going to literally feel like it's reviving you. It's generating some neurosensory response to those areas with thousands of acupressure points. This one is called the Prana mat. It's a lot bigger, as you can see, but it's not going to be so as intense as this one. This one is real. This is plastic, this is real. And so we have the pillow as well for neck issues, headaches, migraines. You can also use this for your feet. You can step on it with your feet. You can use it for your hands. You can use it for any body part, however you choose to step on it or lay on it. And this is an essential with Vegafit Recovery. How could I forget about the Theragun? The Theragun it's my baby. It's what I love to use. And it doesn't take away from a natural massage. This is something totally different. It's its own ball game, its own ballpark. And the Theragun is really good. I love to warm my clients up with the Theragun, whether 1 or 2 Theraguns. This is a Theragun G3 Pro, or should I say the G4 Pro. This is the newest one. And it's just amazing because the percussion is going to get deeper than any hand massage that you're gonna get at any location. This is going to get in crevices and spots in the body that hands and elbows cannot do. So I love to start with this and use this every single session, no matter what the situation. The Theragun is gonna be amazing. This right here, my friends, is the neck hammock. What I love about this is I could literally put it on the table and you could just rest your head in this, and this device is going to make your head feel like it's floating. And so if you have a lot of tension in your traps and in your neck, in your upper back, this is simply going to take a bulk of that tension off and just allow your head to rest while you're sitting in the Normatec device, and simply it's just gonna alleviate you from any of those stressors. And most people, they're like, can I fall asleep in this device? And I'm like, I'm sure you can, because most people do. So this device is awesome because it's just gonna help take a little bit of that edge off. And I like to kill two birds with one stone. So you're gonna be in multiple devices at once, and you're gonna just feel like, what is happening to me? This is amazing. Right here is the Acuspike Roller. This is an amazing tool to get in these hard to reach areas. The Acuspike Roller, just like the Acupressure Mats, has little spikes on it to help with acupressure. So same thing, gonna help with blood circulation, gonna help with any nerve damage in the body, release endorphins and dopamine into the body. So I can do this a lot easier on my forearms. I can reach my back on my own. I can work on people's hands in this way. So I really just like this little added tool, just in case I can't have them lay on a mat or step on it. I can do this myself, roll the bottom of their feet, and really get that stimulation that I'm looking for. These little bad boys right here are the Acupressure, or should I say the Acu Rings. So these rings right here, I help people with arthritis in their hands, and you would slide these rings over your fingers, and you would literally slide this up and down to generate some circulation to help with any kind of pain, especially those who have arthritis in their fingers. And you can put this on any finger and just begin to bring some neurosensory response down your arm into your fingertips and generate that blood circulation and stimulation. Let's go into the cabinet where the magic happens. So as we go into here, there's so many devices in here. The first one I want to talk about is the Peanut. The Peanut vibrates, and I like to use this device for numerous things, but I want to address one. I like to put it under my client's neck, and when I put it under their neck, it's going to stimulate their vagus nerve, which helps with vagal tone throughout the body. This is your rest and digest. This is your parasympathetic nervous system. And so this is going to stimulate those nerves, helping them to feel calm, cool, and collected throughout the majority of their session. The next device that I have in here is this Gua Shot device. This Gua Shot device is amazing because it vibrates and it has red light. I wouldn't say too much about the red light working amazingly, but it is an added touch to it. And so this device right now is on and it's vibrating, and I'm gonna use this for some of my facial rejuvenation sessions to help with the lymphatic flush in the face, help with acne, help with migraines. This is a great added tool to my arsenal because it also warms up as well, so it gets nice and hot while they're on the table. This is the Gua Shot. Another device that I have in here is the Mayo Grip. Love, love, love the Mayo Grip. This saves my hands, right? So this device right here has some trigger point techniques that you can use. You can press this into people and you can hold, you can have them move their limbs around. It's also good on my grip. So I really love that I can use this and I can be in a natural handheld position. I can get in between people's knees with this little crevice right here. It's just a multi-purpose tool that helps me work on the fascial tissue so that I can literally help restore any fascial distortions that people have. Love the Mayo Grip. It will last you a lifetime. You cannot break this thing. You cannot ruin it. I highly recommend you go and get one. The next tool that we have in here is rock sauce. This is a tool. Yes, I would say this is a tool. The rock sauce is going to help. It's a topical stimulation. So it has capsaicin in it, which is what it is in the chili pepper. So it gets a little bit hotter than Bengay or on any of those other products. I like rock sauce for, I would say, 2 reasons. It gets warmer, but then I also can use it with rock tape. It sticks with rock tape. Any other ointments that I use won't stick with rock tape. So let's just talk about that for a second. So rock tape, we have different kinds of tape. We have big bulky rolls that are about this thick, and then we have smaller rolls, and then we have gentle tape as well for sensitive skin. And so what I love about the rock tape is it does three things: decompression, a neurosensory response, and pain mitigation. Decompression, neurosensory response, and pain mitigation. So this is going to literally microscopically lift the fascia off of the muscle, decompressing the pain receptors and lymphatic vessels in the body. It's not holding any muscles together, but it's also gonna give you what's called a neurosensory response, literally bring it attention and awareness to that limb that we put the tape on. And you can shower with this, you can go into the ocean with it. Average time it stays on is 3 to 5 days. Some people leave it on for weeks. It all depends if it's gonna get caught on your clothes and how much you're moving around. But this tape is going to help speed up recovery at such a rapid pace, you won't believe it. The next device that we have in here is the Ached Away Cupper. This cupper, you just press a button. When you press that button and you put it on your skin, it literally will suction, self-suction by itself, and it has a massage pattern with infrared light. And so what it's gonna do is it's just gonna massage and suction at the same time. It's really easy to use device, and it has about 5 different massage patterns. I really love this instead of using some of the other devices because the suction is really good, it's really strong, but then I can also control how strong it is. But at the same time, it's gonna help with the lymphatic system a little bit more because of that vibration and help drain any fluids that aren't supposed to be in that area. This is the Ached Away Cupper. Then we also have the rock pods. We have 2 different kinds. We have black and red. The red is a little bit smaller, but these are the Rock Pod XLs. The Rock Pod XLs are a little bit larger to cover a little bit more ground. And so it allows me to apply less cups in larger areas. So with these devices, it's cupping, right? So you have all different kinds of cupping. You could do fiberglass cupping, you could do suction cupping, you could do silicone cupping. I like these ones for a couple reasons. These are really simple to place on. So you would literally flip the cup inside out. When you flip that cup inside out, you literally flip it back onto your skin. It's gonna grab that skin and it's gonna be on there pretty snug. What I love about the rock pods is I'm able to manipulate the skin by moving the cup around and massaging the skin. This is gonna help with some more fascial stimulation and neurosensory response to bring awareness to that area. The cupping is simply just going to help with better blood circulation, fascial manipulation, and literally bringing that awareness to the area. I like to keep this simple. Anybody can do this, and so let's not make this difficult. The next device that I have is called the silent mode. The silent mode uses psychoacoustic frequencies to lull the body into relaxation. Just like music, it's simple. Let's not get weird about this. Psychoacoustic frequencies helps lull the body into relaxation, just like that app that you have that literally plays ocean waters. So I like to use this for the Honolulu Revitalize room sessions. That helps with anxiety and depression, or just anybody that's feeling overwhelmed. We put this mask on, it has 2 speakers on the inside, and it's complete blackout. So while you're sitting in pitch black, you have a guide that is speaking into your ear to take deep breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. As you do this, we're able to decrease your blood pressure by 20% in just 5 minutes. That is massive. If we're able to decrease your blood pressure, that means we're also able to decrease your pH levels in your body. If your pH levels are high in your body, that means that you have toxic levels of pH, and that means that you're gonna be more prone to inflammation in the body. So we don't want that. This is a great tool to help lull somebody into relaxation, lower that blood pressure, and get those pH levels to where they're supposed to be, and we call that homeostasis. The next thing that we have here is just some oils. I won't go through all the oils, but I like to use doTERRA oils. So we have some ones that are called Balance. I don't know if you can see that there. We have some other ones that are just lavender. The list goes on. What I really love about the doTERRA oils is doTERRA has been around for a long time. And so everybody knows that they're primarily safe, and it's gonna help the body just to relax, just like natural herbs. And so I like to keep it simple and say, hey, let's just use what we know works. And we know that oils are good for us, just for our indigestion, helps with stomach aches, headaches, migraines, helps us to relax with the lavender. So I like to use these in my sessions when necessary. The next device that I have is a massager, but just not any massager. This is a head and scalp massager. So as you can see, the little heads move, and this right here is gonna take you to heaven. This is a staple in my facial rejuvenation sessions. I'm going to give you a head massage and you're going to feel amazing. So your hair doesn't get tangled in this, it doesn't mess anything up, and we simply are gonna do this to help relax any of the stress that you might be carrying in your scalp, in your head, and yeah, let's just do that. Why not? Who doesn't like a head massage? The next thing that we have is Lure Essentials facial cupping set. So the box is a little beat up, but you get the point. So these cups right here are really good to do some facial cupping because they're not going to leave marks on your face. These cups right here are going to help with the facial rejuvenation, to help with the lymphatic fluid in the face, acne. I think we described some of these things before. So this is an essential set that I like to use. Easy to clean, good for the face, eyes, and lips, and we could really do some amazing work with the Lure Essentials. The next device that we have is the Compex unit. The Compex unit is a EMS intense unit. And so this right here works with your muscles and it works with your nerves. Depending on which setting that I put it on, the Compex unit is going to help stimulate that by blocking any of those pain receptors that are firing and helping you feel more comfortable and at ease with your pain. The next thing that we have is the Acuspike ball. It's about 2.5 inches in circumference. I don't know if I said that right, but somewhere around there. It's pretty small. Just like all the other acupressure devices, this is just a ball that will help with acupressure. Sometimes it's good to roll. Sometimes it's just good to squeeze for those who have numbness and tingling in their hands. And so I like to use this in conjunction with all the other devices. It's not about one device working more than the other. It's about the devices working in conjunction with each other. So I really love this. It's just something that sometimes it's easier than the Acuspike Rings or the roller or the mats. The Acuspike ball is amazing. So that is the Acuspike ball. That's about everything that I have inside of the van that I'm willing to show and say, hey guys, this is the stuff that I use. And you can pick this stuff up yourself, or you can come in and book a session and see how I use the devices, because not everybody uses the devices the same. And so these are just some of the things, and then there's also so many other things that I do without any of the devices that's gonna help you to recover in ways that you didn't even imagine. Guys, thank you so much for stepping into my world, stepping into my cabin, our amazing office that we were able to set up. Thank you all for your support. And as we say with Vegafit Recovery, you haven't tried everything.